Hello, fabulous fifth graders. This is the very first of our Estimystery videos. These are fun little estimation puzzles that will be kind of fun for us to work through, kind of look through some systematic logical reasoning and how we can make our estimations more precise. Hopefully you guys enjoy them as much as I do. Definitely leave me a comment under the assignment in Google Classroom to let me know what you think. This is our task today. How many apples are in the vase? As the clues appear, we're going to use that information to narrow the possibilities down to a smaller set. After each clue, use estimation again to determine which of the remaining answers is the most reasonable. Write down your first estimate. After each clue, you'll see if your estimate is still a possibility. After each clue, if it's no longer possible, write down a new estimate and be prepared to explain why you chose it. So at this time, before we get our first clue, I want you to go ahead and write down, what is your estimate? How many apples do you think are in the vase? Are you ready? Did you write it down? Ready for the first clue? The answer is less than 30. Do you need to change your estimate? Let's use a hundreds chart to keep track of which answers are possible. Since the answer is less than 30, here I have the numbers between 1 and 29 listed, so I can keep track of which ones are still possible. Did you write down a new estimate if you needed to? Are you ready for clue number 2? Count by twos from 2 to 30. The answer is one of those numbers. That's another way to say that our answer is going to be an even number. So I've changed our available possible answers between 1 and 29 to only include the even numbers. Does that change your estimate? Do you need to write a new estimate down? Go ahead and do so. Clue number 3. Cross off all the numbers with only one digit. Well, that makes sense to me. If I looked at this vase, I would say there's probably more than 2, more than 4, more than 6, and more than 8 apples in this vase. My estimate is still pretty much okay. How about yours? Do you need to change your estimate? If you do, go ahead and write it down. Here's what our possible answers look like after I've eliminated all of the numbers that have only one digit. Are you ready for clue number 4? The answer includes the digit 8. Does that make you change your estimate in any way? If it does, go ahead and write it down. Here are our remaining possible answer choices. There are now only 2 numbers remaining. Which one do you think is the answer? After seeing the clues, you've narrowed the possibilities to a smaller set of numbers. Before you see the answer, select your final estimate. Write it down and explain to someone why you chose that number. And cliffhanger. I will reveal the final answer tomorrow. please make sure that you submit your estimations in your Google Classroom assignment so I can kind of check your reasoning and we can kind of do this together. But I promise I will reveal tomorrow whether the answer is 18 or 28. I can't wait to see what you guys put.